Welcome back, everybody. I have Wade with me as usual, and you don't know Sunday is a business day. We usually deal with the business. Um, think there some statements coming out of the camp. Um, firstly, I'll touch briefly on Mike Ricketts saying that he feels everything is going well. Um, in terms of preparation and how the team has moved across the country and how they even dealt with the pandemic or this the threat of the pandemic and even that player testing positive, which I will go into in detail in a different episode. Then I hear statements now from the captain Andre Blake that is exuding some amount of confidence from the team, if you know what I mean with.
Yeah,
Um,
definitely.
so I think it's something that cannot be overlooked, and we as a fan, it definitely makes me feel good going into the match later. So we're gonna look upon the article. You know what I mean? It says Reggae Boys captain Andre Blake says his team is ready and raring to go for the Concacaf Gold Cup quarterfinal showdown with the USA at AT&T Stadium in Arlington on Sunday. Match time 8:30 p.m. You hear that? Wait,
Yes, sir.
8:30 p.m. In the opening contest of the doubleheader, Costa Rica and Canada will lock horns at 6 p.m. kickoff. I'll be watching that one as well. I also watched the game last night with Qatar and El Salvador. Really good game, exciting second half. Excuse me. The winners of Sunday's match will progress to the semifinals to be held Thursday in Austin. I think this is a quote though. I think the boys will be ready and nobody needs any motivation for this game, said Blake. The Philadelphia Union goalkeeper says a lot of things could conspire against his team, but says he and his mates are prepared to let their football do the talking. I like the sound of that, sir. We are
Definitely.
not, yeah, we are not going to get anything from the referees, and the crowd is going to be against us. It's not going to be easy, but our mindset is right, and it's going to be a fight. That is definitely true. The US fans will be out in their numbers in Texas, wait.
Yeah,
Trust me.
that's true. But we have a lot of players who are based there, so they should also feel comfortable. It won't be like you know,
Yeah.
a scary new environment.
And we also these are professionals, like we said prior
Yeah,
to this, that are used to playing in front of that crowd. Um, all the matches that they've played so far, the Jamaican fans have been outnumbered. So this should be no different, although we're facing the home team.
right.
You know
But
what I mean?
I wouldn't be surprised if we have a good representation in Austin. I think we have a good diaspora in Texas. Then better come
Yeah,
out.
but
Make sure they come out.
we have a better diaspora in Florida, and we didn't really have the fan turnout.
That is true too. But who knows with COVID, it is
Yeah,
a very big deterrent.
yeah. The similarity with the two states is that they don't have either of them don't have much restrictions
You're right.
on them. You know what I mean?
Not to
But
mention them hot like fire.
yeah, man. Excuse me. We just have to go out there and grind it out against this. Again, this game doesn't have to be pretty as long as we find a way to win.
And
I
we can
think.
take a lot of encouragement because even with the Costa Rica loss, we played well. You know, we
Mhm,
just need to finish off those
mhm.
chances this time.
Definitely. I think we're going to see some good football as the group continues to gel, Blake said. Yeah, agreed again there, Sir
The-
Captain. He said the team possesses the quality not only to beat the US but to progress further in the tournament. I think the team does possess the quality to um, beat the USA.
I think
But
what's even more important is that they actually have the mentality for him to actually be saying that shows that is on the forefront of his mind, and he's preparing mentally to take it to that level.
and I think coming from statements from the US coach Berhalter, I think they are very aware of the skill level of this team.
Definitely.
So with that being said, they have the ability to beat the USA, but the USA knows this, and they're going to go even extra harder to make sure that does not happen. You understand?
For sure.
So having the ability to beat them is one thing. Having the ability to overcome their willpower, not to be beaten, is another thing. So I think it's very much a mental game we're going into.
Definitely.
You understand? This one is going to be a mental game. Um, okay, let's pick up. I have said it before, and this is probably the most talented group we have had at the Gold Cup. We have strong guys, and everybody here can play. We have quality, and you can see it in the game when we rotate players or when we made subs. Um, Definitely true. I
To
think
an
there's
extent. To an extent.
yes, I think there are a couple weak spots in the team still. Um, and we don't even have to go into detail on what those are, because we're not gonna let out no secrets for the enemies who are watch. You know what I mean? um, he goes on to say it is important that we can make subs and don't miss a beat. Um, Internal competition for the group, because now everybody has to bring their A game, or if you don't perform, the next man behind you is waiting for his chance, and you might not get another chance. So competition is always good, and I think that can only make us better, Blake. Reason this is definitely true. In
For
every
sure.
high level team, there's never a man that is guaranteed a start. There's always somebody there that can take your spot. Understand?
Yeah, man, to keep it sharp.
Yes, definitely. Um, so yeah, let's go on to finish off the captain statement. Looking at the US players, the boys captain thinks they are good with the ball and they can run. A lot of them have been playing at a very high level over the years. But I think we are strong defensively and we are quick up top. They, the US, like to press, so there could be a lot of space behind. So if they push numbers forward, we can be good with the ball. We can really exploit the space behind them. But let's see if they take that approach, Blake said.
Hmm.
Yeah, it comes back down again to that, like we said, that mental
Exactly.
game. You know what I
Not
mean?
not not only that mental game, but I think he's also speaking to Tata's tactics, right?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
thinking to have this deep line
yeah,
midfield to absorb pressure and then spring on the counter in the spaces behind. You can
yeah,
see it's coming out in Blake. You can see the doctrine is being put in place, you know?
yeah.
So what we surmised in the past about Tapa playing that type of tactic, Blake
Mm,
is definitely affirming that a while ago. And
yeah,
maybe he was planning this with the United States in mind. Maybe that
yeah,
he has identified that they are the team to beat in the competition. Let's face it,
yeah,
right?
yeah. There was a statement that came out in the papers from the video analyst that's working with the Reggae Boys after the first two matches, saying that this is before the Costa Rica match, that both matches went to plan in terms of strategy. At first, initially, I was like, no. Then we had our discussions, and then we looked at it and said, maybe things are going to plan, but because the goals are not being finished, it doesn't look like it.
Yeah,
Because we've outperformed most of the teams we've played in terms of chances created, but we've not managed to score more than 2 goals per game in the games that we've managed to score in.
right.
So yeah, I can see the point in terms of feeling confident, but if they can work out at finishing, you know what I mean?
I think you're saying something that we need to highlight even more.
Mm-hmm,
I think you said they're feeling confident, and I
mm-hmm,
think they have to be very mindful of being overconfident. Yes, they finished second in the group. Yes,
mm-hmm,
they had a very good showing to finish top. Could have
mm-hmm,
finished top, but they didn't. But
mm-hmm,
they had a very good showing. But let's face it, that group was a lightweight group. It was a Costa Rica who isn't as sharp as they used to be, and
Yeah.
two teams who are still in a developmental stage where global football is concerned.
I
Right?
wouldn't say
No, this
it's the lightest weight group, but we should have topped the group.
we should have, right?
Yeah, yeah. I would.
So
I'm not going to go as far as say it's a lightweight group. It's a pretty competitive group, and we got 3 good games out of it.
we did as but
And I think
as
those were the
we
games
should.
we need to prepare going into this round, because this is when the competition starts.
Right.
Trust me.
And that is why I'm leaning towards not getting overconfident based off a
Yeah,
performance, because
yeah,
that is where we should be.
yes,
Right? That doesn't speak to us peaking at our highest potential right now. So we
yeah,
still need to keep that focus and keep working towards that. Is what I
yeah,
don't want them to get. I want them to remain mindful of that.
yeah. Confidence is key, but focus is more important as well. You know what I mean?
Right. And to be grounded and to be real to what is happening right now.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and remember to join us again. We're going to be dropping more content as the day goes through to lead up to the match today. All right. And you don't know, go Reggae Boyz.